The Matto Foundation's mission is to delay, decrease, and defeat substance abuse. They participate in events to prevent use and raise awareness of this mission.
Here to join us, tell us more about their mission and getting involved with Giving Hearts Day coming up tomorrow is Mike and Mary Beth Trainer. To both of you, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. So let's just start with your story. You lost your son to addiction. Tell us a little bit about that story.
Matthew, our son Matthew, was used substances and abused substances, and you know, we think he started about the age of 14, and it was a battle. It seemed like we were fighting, you know, a force that we just could not win, and we were out in front of it. We were trying to get him help all along the way, but at the age of 25 he took his own life as a result of the long-standing battle with addiction.
The need for more help, you said you tried to get ahead of this, but at such a young age, do you feel like continuing with this mission, do you want to help other parents and families who are maybe dealing with the same thing that you dealt with?
Well, that's our primary focus, because people have asked us, you know, what could you have done differently? You know, we tried all the treatment programs that were available, all the things that we could do for him. And, you know, we were fortunate enough that we had the resources that we could access many of those, which some people don't have those. So one of the things that we determined that would help would be to never start. That's probably the best message. And the other thing is to delay, because a young person's brain's not fully developed. You know, Matthew started when he was in young teens, about 13 or 14 years old. And if you do that, it rewires your brain. And if you are a person that has a predilection for addiction, the studies have shown very dramatically it's very difficult to recover from that. And the likelihood that you'll go on to develop a serious addiction, which usually in many instances is lethal, is very high. So if young people can wait till their brains are more developed, if they are going to start, you know, using drugs and alcohol, they'll probably be more successful. So that's one of the other focuses of our mission.
Now you started with delay, and then we did just see a graphic with decrease as well. That's just as much part of your mission.
Yes, it's part of the message of decreasing. If you're youth or an adolescent or even a college student who is using, you know, just decreasing that use. That even when you think of a harm reduction model, that would be something as well. And I think it's important that, you know, people ask us, how can I help you? You know, I want to help you, especially people who know us or knew Matthew, and we say, you know, you can help us by getting this message out. Talk to people, talk to your niece, nephew, your children, your grandchildren. It's talking about that delay. That is really a message that has not been out there as much, is to delay this use and the reasons why that delaying is important.
Speaking of helping you, obviously Giving Hearts Day coming up, so for people that want to donate money in Giving Hearts Day to your organization, how do they go about doing that? And then how do you use those funds?
You can get on the MattoFoundation.org, which is our foundation's website. You can also go right to the DMF website or the Giving Hearts Count Me website, and there's links to do that, not only for our foundation, but for all the other charities that rely on this day. It's amazing what this Giving Hearts Day does for this community, and it feels good to give, you know. People on sometimes, what are we going to do for Valentine's Day? Well, get on and give some money, help some other people. There's literally hundreds of charities that rely on this, not just ours, to do their mission.
A great mission. It definitely touches your heart as a parent. I'm sorry for your loss, but what you're doing now is really hopefully going to help a lot of people. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.